All right, hello and welcome everybody to yet another presentation of Hard Hats TV. I'm Oliver Fell bringing you the Outlaw Baseball Club against the Laramie Rangers here on day 3 of the Veterans Classic. I'll get you starting lineups in a minute as I put them down myself. A little bit of a busy morning. Fastball chopped foul. 1-2. This is Brady Bickett leading off, the former Rapid City Stevens student. Full count. Ball 4. Bickett will take his base. On the mound for the Rangers today is the ace, Jace Moniz. So count now full. Up comes Alex Hurt. Or sorry, count now empty. This Hurt coming up. Bickett fast. Took off a few times last night. He takes off. The throw. Going to be a good one. Not in time to get him. And the stolen base successful for Bickett. First pitch a strike, however. So Hurt down 0-1. That was a good enough throw that I would expect Bickett not to take off for third right now. But no guarantees. Moniz checks back. Hit hard up the first base line and foul. 0-2. Ball now 1-2. Moniz looking for his first out of the game, K or otherwise. Ball in the dirt, swung on, taking off. The throw going to third instead, and he will be safe. A drop strike 3 will allow the batter to reach safely on a fielder's choice. Throw to third. So Hurt strikes out, but still reaches on a drop strike 3. And runners on the corners now. Hello, Liam. Here comes Chandler Smith, the catcher, and Miles Community College baseball player, a super senior. Ball low, 1-0. Count. And taking off is Hurt. The throw is going to be intercepted, but coming home is Bickett. The backdoor cut works, and that'll be a double steal. Stolen base of home for the Outlaws. They're on the board. So Bickett steals home. Hurt steals second. And the Outlaws now on the board 1-0. 2-0 count here to Smith. Laramie in this tournament 1-1. Miles City 0-2. Full count here to Smith. Or sorry, not full count. 3 balls, no strikes to Smith. The pitch. In the zone. Fastball locates. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Breaking ball forces a whiff out of Smith, and now the count is full. Outlaws looking to get out to stake themselves a little lead here. Something they have not had at any point in the game. That's hit hard and through past the third baseman. Coming home is her. Smith churning for second, and he will hold up there. A double for the Outlaws brings in a second run. Still no outs in the ballgame. I believe we'll call that a double. We will. It was going to be a hard play from Laramie third baseman Cade Schreiner, but was not able to make it. So Ray Shaver, the cleanup man, now up with a man on second, no out. Moniz, a good pitcher. Remember him last year being one of the standouts in this tournament. I believe going next level. Not next level baseball, but, you know. 0-1. Up and outside. I'm making a reference to the Firecracker team next level baseball from North Carolina last year. Not that next level is a bad term for it. Or that he isn't going next level. 1-1. Ball inside, 2-1. Moniz fires a strike at the bottom of the zone. Yep, Jace Moniz going to Ottawa University in Kansas. Hit up the line. Moniz, he slips, he falls, throw from his back. He still makes the play. Good job from Jace. He slipped, had to reach for it, and still was able to collect himself enough to throw to first and make the out. So the first one recorded on a weird little ground out 1-3 for Ray Shaver. It'll move Smith over to third. Bunt shown. It's pulled back with the ball wild, and it does the bunt's job for him. No need to even make contact. A third run scores for the Outlaws on a wild pitch from Jace Moniz. Hit hard right to first, and that'll be the second out.
Next up, left fielder, number 8, Ben Rice.
One 0 count. Bouncer to home, not competitive. And Sam Hall here, awaiting. Sam last night did a little pirouette. Or sorry, this is Ben Rice. Sam Hall just grounded out. So here's Ben Rice, the left fielder. 3-0 count. Moniz fires a ball high, and the base will be occupied by Rice.
Number 15, Mason Manning.
Up comes Mason Manning. His first swings or at least he wasn't on the lineup last night. He might have played game 1. I can't remember. Ball low, 1-0. Moniz, 5 consecutive outside balls. Outlaws in a fantastic extra innings game against the Hard Hats last night. Curveball gets the whiff, but taking off and stealing second is Ben Rice. 4 stolen bases now in the top of the first for the Outlaws. Count 1-1. Moniz probably just happy to get the strike. Fastball fouled off. Count now 1-2. Curveball gets the whiff, and that'll be the inning. So, the Outlaws pile on 3 runs to start out this game, up a commanding 3-0 lead, as we get to see Laramie come to the plate for the first time here in the bottom of the first. First strikeout of the game for Moniz. So 1 hit turns into 3 runs. All 3 of them earned to the pitcher Moniz. There were no Laramie errors, and 1 man is left on. It is 3-0. Laramie competing in the Pete Lean pool. This is the only game you'll see on Hard Hats TV from them, unless they play tomorrow on our side of the... Anyways, they could play tomorrow. We could see them again. If they play some sort of seeding matchup that gets placed here at Fitzgerald Stadium. They're 1-1. Have a chance to move all the way up to 3-1 today. The Outlaw team 0 for 2, currently at the bottom of the Fitzgerald Stadium pool.
Coming to the plate for Laramie, the center fielder, number 10, Diego Herrera.
Leading off for Laramie in this ballgame, Diego Herrera. Herrera playing center today. Oh, 1. Foul tip right into the glove of the catcher. Oh, 2. Smacked, and soft grounder back to the pitcher. Throw to first base, and that'll be the first out of the ballgame.
Shortstop, number 67.
Brings up Ben Malone. Malone, the lone returning All-State selection from Laramie last year. He was second team All-State and is committed to play at Bryant and Stratton College. The middle infielder, number 67. An odd number, I bet he has a story behind it. Kind of an offensive line number. 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Yeah, it was. Huron was crazy. It was a complete 12, or it was an 11-run comeback from Huron post 7 against Alliance Peltzco Construction. So 1-2. Pitch swung on and popped up. Could be playable. The catcher, Smith, takes off his mask, makes the grab. And 2 down now here in the bottom of the first.
Next up, the designated hitter, number 3, Sam Hoyt.
Up comes the designated hitter, Sam Hoyt, batting third, looking to get Laramie on the bases. Pretty sparse crowd here today. It is early. Popped up and hit into deep right. It'll drop. Now, rounding for second is Hoyt. He will be told to keep running. Jogging it in, the throw not going to come. A triple for Sam Hoyt. And that's how Laramie will start out the hitting today.
Third baseman, number 21, Cade Schreiner.
Up comes Cade Schreiner. Schreiner fouls off the first offering. Oh, 1. The Expos probably finishing up their first game of the day against Sheridan in the other stadium. They're 2-0, looking to keep on going. Liner to second, throw to first in time, and none will score in the bottom of the first for Laramie. A triple from Sam Hoyt, the highlight nonetheless, and we will enter the top of the second. Laramie trails 3-0. One hit turns into no runs, no earned runs. There were no Laramie errors, and one man is left on third. Still 3-0. Now I'll give you the lineups. So, Miles City, the Outlaw Baseball Club. Leading off for them, center fielder Brady Bickett. Shortstop Alex Herr at the 2. The catcher, Chandler Smith, is third. Cleanup, right fielder Ray Shawver. Second baseman Sam Hall will be batting 5th. Playing left and batting 6th is Ben Rice. First baseman will be Mason Manning, batting 7th. Designated hitter Sutton Hodge is 8th. And the third baseman, Carson Osendorf, going to be at the 9 hole with Aiden Price on the mound. So, to repeat for the Outlaw Baseball Club. First 3, center fielder Brady Bickett, shortstop Alex Herr, and catcher Chandler Smith. The middle 3, right fielder Ray Shawver, second baseman Sam Hall, left fielder Ben Rice. The bottom 3, first baseman Mason Manning, designated hitter Sutton Hodge, and third baseman Carson Osendorf with Aiden Price on the mound. Now, for your Laramie Rangers, going around the infield first to third. First is going to be Trace Looney. He's batting 7th. Second is Carson Moniz. He's batting 5th. Then the shortstop, Ben Malone, is at the 2 hole. The third baseman, Cade Schreiner, at third. And the catcher, Will Harris, batting 8th. On the mound, Jace Moniz. The outfield from left to right is Will Aarons in left, center fielder Diego Herrera in center, and in right is T.R. Richardson. Designated hitter Sam Hoyt, of course, had that triple. I'll get back to that. Oh, sorry. Must have made a mistake there with the description. Two strikes now, 1-2. There you go. It's 1-1, the record for Laramie thus far in this tournament. They have a lot to play. This is their doubleheader day. Strike 3 taken. Moniz, his second strikeout of the game.
Next up, third baseman, number 20, Carson Ostendorf.
Strikeout looking on Sutton Hodge. Will bring up Carson Ostendorf. Ball in the dirt, it's 1-0. Taken high. I want to say these teams, Laramie and the umpires, twinning right now. They've got the same shade of blue on. 2-0. Strike right down Main Street. It's 2-1. Ostendorf taking what I believe is his first at-bat of the tournament. Curveball misses outside. Ostendorf unfazed. Low ball, ball 4. So Carson Ostendorf reaches base on a 5-pitch walk. And it'll bring up Brady Bickett. His first time up, Bickett walked, stole both second and home, and came around to score. Moniz gonna try not to repeat any of the things. Brady Bickett, a Rapid City native, he went to Stevens, now at Miles Community College in Miles City, Montana, hence his presence on this team. He was a slider. Ball outside, low. 1-0 count. But kind of a homecoming for him. His parents still live here. But he's still here in the summers. Well, no, he's traveling with Miles City, but, you know. Ball low and away, and it'll get a little hop out of the reach of the catcher, Will Harris. And that'll move the runner to second. Sorry, 2-1. I missed the strike in there, but it must have happened. That's what the scoreboard shows at least. 2-1 count for Moniz to Bickett. Curveball misses high. 3-1. Up and outside, ball 4. And for the second time, Brady Bickett will walk in this ballgame. That brings his total this tournament to 6. That has to be the high for the entire tournament, and he's only played less than 2.5 games. Gonna have a quick chat with Moniz. Like I said, Moniz, a very good pitcher. Surely on the all-state watch list for Wyoming this year. Will Smith having a little chat. Herr back up to bat. He reached on a drop strike 3 and a fielder's choice to throw to third instead of getting the out at first. 2 on, none out. Or 1 on, 1 out. It's 1-0. It's a pretty little morning here in Rapid City, South Dakota. Ball bounces to the catcher. It's 2-0. Good day for some baseball. Happy weekend, everybody. Thanks for spending it with us. Moniz wants a different ball. That one's scuffed. I'm excited to see what the Expos have done. If that game is over, we'll see it. I'll report the score. Sheridan, a tough opponent. They're 2-1. This was their final game. Strike delivered at the hips, and it's 2-1. Moniz threatens to throw. Doesn't. A Yoo-hoo coming from the dugout. Chopper to second. He'll muff it. And the throw gets out of play. No, not all the way out of play. They're caught in between bases. There's two men at third. He'll throw home. Tag applied to Ostendorf. And that will be a weird little out. So despite the error, the out recorded.
Number 28, Chandler Smith.
There was an error both on the pickup and the throw from Carson Moniz. I'm assuming brother of Jace Moniz. But we have two men in scoring position now. So officially, Herr reaches on an error from the second baseman. Then he goes to second on a fielder's choice, or on the error. Bickett moves to third on the error. And Ostendorf is caught between home and third on a 4-3-6-2 put out for the second out of the inning. 1-1 pitch now here to Chandler Smith. He had an RBI double in the last one down the third base line. We'll see if they try to protect those corners here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's rough. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Yeah, they were going to do a doubleheader. And it's against the ETC Knights team that is 3-0 and threatening to make it to the championship game. The Mount Michael Knights. One, two. Moniz looking to get out of the inning. Two men in scoring position. Ball just a little high. Two. Fastball off the end of the bat. And gaining second life is Chandler Smith.
Come on, Frank, let's go.
2-2. Curveball hit hard. Malone grabs it. The throw on target, and that will be a final out of the inning. Despite 3 hitting on, nobody scores for the Outlaws. They still maintain a 3-0 lead. Recap that one for the Outlaws. No hits, turned into no runs. There are no earned runs. 1 error on the second baseman, Carson Moniz. And 2 men left aboard. Still 3-0. So I'll give you a more complete rundown of the Laramie Rangers lineup here. Leading off for them, center fielder Diego Herrera. Shortstop Ben Malone bats second. Designated hitter Sam Hoyt hit that triple earlier. He's batting third. Third baseman Cade Schreiner at the cleanup. Second baseman Carson Moniz at the 5-hole. Right fielder T.R. Richardson bats sixth. First baseman Trace Looney will be seventh. The catcher Will Harris at 8th. And left fielder Will Ahrens is 9th, with Jace Moniz on the mound. So to repeat, the top 3 for the Rangers. Center fielder Diego Herrera, shortstop Ben Malone, and designated hitter Sam Hoyt. The middle 3, third baseman Cade Schreiner, second baseman Carson Moniz, and right fielder T.R. Richardson. And the bottom 3, first baseman Trace Looney, catcher Will Harris, and left fielder Will Ahrens, with Jace Moniz on the mound. Aiden Price coming out for a second inning of work. Here in the bottom of the second.
Coming to the plate, the second baseman, number 1, Carson Moniz.
Carson Moniz hits one, squared. It might fall. It will. Wait, never mind.
Outlaw brings up the right
Where did
fielder,
that
number
fall?
9, TR.
Apparently into the glove of the right fielder, Ray Shaver. I thought it was going to drop. I must have lost track of the ball there. So first out recorded. Sorry for getting everybody's hopes up. T.R. Richardson up, the left-handed hitter. Called strike at the knees. Here's Aiden Price. Up and outside, 1-1. Bouncer to home, does not get there. And it's 2-1. 2-1. Check swing, back to the concession stand. Almost hits the camera from the back. That could have been bad. 2-2.
Ball back to the field.
Bird delivers, swing and a miss in the dirt. Smith has to finish it, and he will. So 2 down now in the bottom of the second.
Next up, first baseman, number 13.
Bird making quick work of this Rangers lineup so far. First strikeout of the day for him. Brings up Trace Looney, the first baseman. Looney watches a strike whiz by him. 0-1. Swung on and hard, hit into right. Underneath it and making the grab. The right fielder, Ray Shaver. He's wearing sunglasses. That probably helped there. The sun in a pretty hard spot for the ball right now. Not overhead, but pretty close. And we'll enter the top of the third in this game. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Flawless inning from Aiden Price. And the due-up now for the Outlaws. Ray Shaver, Sam Hall, and Ben Rice. It's the middle of the order, 4, 5, 6. Did I use the wrong stream link for the game and for game 1? Did I put the wrong title down? No, don't tell me that happened. You're kidding me. No. Really? I was in a rush because the game was starting. Oh, dang it.
Next up, number 46, Ryder Lockroll.
I think that's what happened. I was wondering why the Huron game was still on the docket of undone streams. Shoot. First pitch now here for Price to Harris. Will Harris, a name you see quite a bit. Astros reliever Will Harris. A good one on some of those championship teams. The mid-2010s. 1-0. Or were they late 2010s? I guess what, 2017, 18? I guess 1-0. Strike delivered at the ribs. 1-1 now. Entering the stadium, I believe I see the Harrisburg Maroon. Not wearing maroon, but a dark gray. Wild pitch outside, 2-1. The opening batter. Reach base 1 out of 2 times. Moniz handed out 4 walks thus far. Loughborough. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So Loughborough will replace Shaver. Soft grounder to second. Moniz handles. Throw to first in time. Kind of a little off the plate, but
Next up, second
manageable
baseman,
by
number
Looney
27,
for the first out.
Sam Hall.
And this is still Sam Hall. First time up, he grounded out hard to the first baseman. Bunt shown, pulled back, ball goes high. Moniz, down and away. Count now 3-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I'm sorry, strike 1. A little off right now. Ball low at the shins, and that'll be the 5th walk of the game now for Moniz. Sam Hall reaching base for the first time thus far. Last night, Hall was 0 for 3 from the plate. He will reach base tonight, though. Ben Rice up. He had a hit yesterday. Throwback to first. Looney tries to apply the tag, does not get him. But a jump on a seeming sacrifice bunt. Thwarted as Ben Rice does not get it down. Low and outside, 1-1. Taking off, and Hall will not be caught. Malone backs it up to prevent it from getting to the backstop. Back to the pitcher, Moniz, throw to second in time. Or throw to first. And now on third base
baseman, number 15, Mason
is Sam Hall. 2 outs. Mason Manning coming back up. Mason struck out swinging to end the first. 1-0 count to Manning. Strike delivered at the knees, and it's 1-1. Inside, ball 2. In the dirt. Outside, and that'll be ball 4. Walk number 6 of the ball game for Moniz. Puts a man on first. 2 outs now, runners on the corners. Sutton Hodge struck out looking to begin the second. He'll get another try. A designated hitter, left-handed, or at least batting left. Outside, it gets by the catcher and taking off. Easy advancement to second is Manning. On the wild pitch from Moniz. His control not been working so well this morning. Taken low, 2-0 count. Called strike down the middle, and the count now 2-1. Sorry, I was making all the little streams now. Now it's done. High ball will warrant a duck from Sutton Hodge as he fears for his head, and it's 3-1. Fastball crushed into right. It'll drop. It takes a skip. Running home. The throw, not a bad one, but not in time. A 2-run single on 2 outs here for Sutton Hodge. The Outlaws with a commanding 5-0 lead in the top of the third. The Outlaws, who as it stands are currently last in the Veterans Classic standings at 0-2. Looking like they're going to have a chance here to possibly, the way they're playing right now, go 2-0 on the day and come out of here towards the middle of the pack. We'll see, we'll see. 1-0. Fastball down the middle, 1-1. High and inside, 2-1. Two-one count. Leading off of first is Hodge. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Couldn't catch up to it. Now 2-2 the count. Hodge takes a few steps. And that is fouled off. So still a 2-2 count. Moniz looking to get out of the inning. Moniz, the pitch. Hit back at him. Malone scoops, flips, no, throws to first in time. So 2 score in the top of the third. Outlaws improve their lead to 5-0.
Like to take some time to thank our sponsors. Ryan Dollar, Rapid Insurance. The one to call for all your auto, home, and RV insurance needs. Stop by and see him at his office.
Recap: one hit leads to 2 runs. Both of them are earned to the pitcher Moniz. There are no Ranger errors, and 1 man is left on. It is 5-0. I'm gonna send it to myself because I made these. All right, in just a moment. In just a moment here, the Laramie Rangers will bring up Will Harris. He'll bat for the first time today. Laramie has another game today, but it's in the Pete Lean side of things. Foul tip into the glove of Smith. It's an 0-1. Harris looking to become the second Ranger to get on base. Outside, ball 1. Two 1 count now. And the ball hits Harris,
Next up, left field,
imprinted with a zipper,
Will
and he'll take first.
Harris.
Will Aaron's now up, not to be confused with Will Harris, who bats right in front of him. Bunt shown. Just barely got a piece of it. That'll be strike 1. The Rangers looking like they're trying to bunt over Smith. Oh. Harris, sorry. Looking to bunt him over to second and hopefully put 1 on the board. Infield playing in, getting ready for the eventual bunt. Pick-off attempt unsuccessful. Oh, 1. Bunt put down and spinning foul. It's now 0-2 for Aarons. The bunt, a risky play here. One of the Outlaw players seemingly needing a little attention is Ray Shaver, who exited the game for Ryder Loughborough prior to second at bat. Gonna get looked at right here by the athletic trainer for the Hard Hats. Seems to be fine though, walking under his own power. But he was lifted for some reason. 0-2. Aaron swinging a miss on a slider outside. The put-away pitch does its job, and now 2 outs. Recorded by a K for Price. First out of the inning in the books. It'll bring up Diego Herrera. His first time up, he hit it right back to the pitcher for the first out of the ball game. Swung on and softly hit to short. Play out at second. That's second out. He had a double play opportunity. I think Hall thought there were 2 outs, and that would be the inning.
Next up,
Yeah.
the shortstop.
Signaled by Price that they were only on 1 out. Now they're at 2. So a little miscue, but the double play wasn't a guarantee anyways. So reaching first on a fielder's choice is Diego Herrera. The center fielder, you'd assume, has some speed. Go to first, not in time. Two outs now here in the bottom of the third. Ben Malone up. He popped out to the catcher before. Strike. Right down the middle on a changeup. Or perhaps that slider. You guys can see it a little better than me. I'm looking at it from a side angle. Swing and a miss. And taking off is going to be Herrera. He will be safe. A close play. Smith's throw slightly too high. And so advancing to second on the wild pitch, Diego Herrera. It'll bring up it'll keep Ben Malone out there. He is down 0-2 in the count right now. 2 strikeouts today for Price. I'm going to see if he can get a third. Swung on and drilled into the bullpen. Everybody gets down in the dugout. Goes over everybody's head. Nobody gets hurt. But a screamer right into the dugout nonetheless. 0-2. High ball is hit down. The throw, give it all he has, and that'll be the inning. A third baseman, Carson Osendorf, able to put that ball into the glove of Manning for the final out of the inning. It is a 5-0 ball game. The Outlaws at a commanding 5-run lead.
Laramie, 1 hit, 1 error, no runs.
So recap that one. No hits, turning into no runs, no earned runs, no errors, 1 man left on. And it is still 5-0. Due up for the Outlaw Baseball Club in this inning, the top of the order, Brody Bickett, Alex Herr, and Chandler Smith. Loughborough last night, 2 for 3, with a double and a double, a run, and an RBI.
That point to fly Bickett.
Bickett walked in both his times up, stole 2 bases, including home, back into first to score the first run of the ball game for the Outlaws. Ball is high and outside, and it's 1 out. Fastball hit up the middle. Malone can't get it. It eats him up. The throw offline, and he will stay at first. A rare error from Ben Malone will allow the runner Bickett to reach base. First man on. Second error of the ball game for Laramie. Sorry, first error of the ball game for Laramie. No, second. There was the error on Carson Moniz. So nobody out, one on. It's a fast one. Bickett, 2 stolen bases already. He's taken off for a third. The throw from Harris, not in time. Malone tries to sell it as if the ball had gone by him, maybe to draw a sneaky little out if Bickett came to his feet and started moving. But Bickett up to 3 stolen bases in this contest. 2 on, man on second, nobody out. Now pitching Alex Herr. He's came up twice, reached base twice, both of which were not by hits, walks, or anything. He's 0 for 0 in this ball game, but has reached twice. A fielder's choice allowed him on the bases after a strikeout and a drop strike 3. He reached and then came around to score, and then back in the second, he hit a soft grounder to Carson Moniz, who was not able to retire him due to an error, a bad throw, and a tough time fielding the grounder. The good thing about the turf here, the bounce is always pretty consistent. Spin the only thing that can really make them bounce in a weird way. No pebbles, no nothing. Swing and a miss on a ball upstairs. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Moniz, his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Second one on her. This time he finishes the out. Up comes Chandler Smith. RBI double back in the first, grounded out just short since then. So 1 for 2. Well, it's low. And taking off on the wild pitch over to third base is Bickett. He's too fast for you to throw him out, I hear from the Outlaw dugout. A little taunting to the catcher, Harris. Or perhaps just believing in his guy. 1-0. High ball, too. They do have a point, though. 3 steals on the ball game. No caught stealing. 2-0. Low ball 3. Being delivered here to Chandler Smith. That's a strike. A ball, middle of the zone inside. So 3-1 count. Not going to be a 4-pitch walk. Still could be a walk. Who knows? Moniz handed out a few of those. Swing and a miss. Some sort of sinker or splitter there. Drops before it gets to the plate. Smith swings over it. Comes up empty. Count now full for Moniz. The payoff pitch is going to be hit on and squared up into left. That drops. RBI single. He'll stay there. And the Outlaws lead 6-0 as Bickett comes home for a second time today. Second RBI of the game for Smith. Moniz still out there for the Rangers. First pitch coming for Ryder Loughborough. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Loughborough, one of the better hitters last night against the Hard Hats for this Outlaw team. He went 2 for 3 with a double, a run, and an RBI in a 3-run contest. That's a strike. If I'm not mistaken, I think Miles City only recording 5 total hits in that ball game. Loughborough with 2 of them. I could easily check, actually. Yep, I'm right. 5 hits, ball outside, and it'll get by Smith, or it'll get by Harris. Smith takes off for second, and he'll be safe on the wild pitch. That doesn't change the at-bat. I got to keep remembering that. So 1-2 to Loughborough. Loughborough, I'm assuming, playing right now. Hard hit up the middle. Malone gets it. He'll throw to first. They're trying to make sure Smith stays put. He does.
Next up, second baseman, number 27, Sam
Sure,
Hall.
Laramie thanking him for his compliance. So Loughborough retired on the ground out to short. Brings up Sam Hall. He walked, stole a base, came around to score in his last time up. 0 for 4 on the tourney, but that walk and a run, pretty cool. Curveball just misses high. It nearly came all the way up and all the way down back into the zone on the backside of the plate. I see a little butterfly, a little yellow one, mariposa. All right, 1-0. Yeah, I'm getting distracted by the butterfly. It isn't just a thing in movies. 2-0. Fouled back. Hall now facing a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Glad to have you in here, Logan. 2-1, Moniz. Curveball finds the zone. He paints the corner. Hall going to take a moment to collect himself before he steps back in for the 2-2 pitch. Moniz, the 2-2 offering. It's a bouncer. It might be playable. It is. Harris throw to first in time, and that'll be the inning. So a ground ball stays fair. A little high five with Harris and Looney. And so one will score in the top of the fourth. 6-0 the score now here for the Outlaws.
Trim t-shirts and sweatshirts up for sale up by the ticket stand. Stop by the concession stand to get yourself a tasty beverage.
So one hit turns into one run. It is earned to the pitcher Moniz. It is unearned to the pitcher Moniz. There is an error on Ben Malone at short, and one man is still left aboard. That's the common thread in all of these innings. But also, they've scored in 3 out of 4, so you can't really complain. So 6-0 the score as we enter the bottom of the fourth. Due up here for Laramie, the 3-4-5, the heart of the order. Sam Hoyt, Kate Schreiner, and second baseman Carson Moniz. I have to wonder what the TR in TR Richardson stands for. Terrence Randolph, that's my guess. Maybe Thomas Roosevelt. Just go for the president thing. Maybe.
Coming to the plate, the designated hitter, number 3, Sam Hoyt.
Hoyt coming up for the second time today. The DH hit a triple in his first time up. He has not batted since then, so slugging 3,000. Strike. Hoyt swung through that one. Tried to hold up, couldn't. A 1. Another check swing turns into a strike. Hoyt keeps going halfway right now. Not paying off for him. Up next, the Harrisburg Maroon going to play against Miles City. Hard hit, foul ball. And the at-bat will continue. The Maroon are warming up in left field. Oh, 2 count now here. Price delivers. Hit hard. Handled. The throw. And play is made.
Next up, third baseman, number 21.
Ossendorf keeps putting
Schreiner.
everything he has into those throws to first, and he keeps retiring batters. Cade Schreiner now up, the cleanup hitter, with nothing to clean. Trying to set the table for a change. Swing and a miss, strike one. Outside, ball one. Price pitching very well in this one. One hit allowed over 3 shutout innings. Only allowed 1 hit by pitch, no walks. 1-1. High and inside. Speaking of hit by pitch, Schreiner has to limbo out of the way of that one. So it's a 2-0 or a 2-1 count now. Swung on and fouled back. So now down 2-2 in the count. Cade Schreiner trying to get something started here for Laramie. They're down 6-0 on the track to be mercy ruled. 2-2. Down and away. Full count. Cade Schreiner getting set. Payoff pitch is hit hard but foul. And he'll ask for another. Waiting for the payoff. Schreiner. Time granted. Needs a moment. Payoff pitch for Schreiner. Bounced foul again. He went foul down the first base line. Now foul down the second base line. Or down the third base line, sorry. There is no second base line. And now we are 7 pitches into the at-bat. Still no victor. Schreiner, happy to take a walk here if offered. There it is. A gutsy take low in the zone. And he will reach first. The first walk of the game, truly earned by Cade Schreiner. So Price hands out his first free pass. And Carson Moniz up to bat. He had a hard hit ball I thought was going to land in right that did not drop back in the second inning. Instead found its way into a glove. Schreiner takes a few steps, thinks about moving, bunt shown and pulled back. There's one out here. Bunt would only move the man into scoring position. He'd still need to get a hit. Bestian's probably waiting on a wild pitch or something. Throw, not in time to get him. 0-1. Some sort of stretch done there by Schreiner. Touching his toes. Or not Schreiner, Price. 0-1. Curveball. He offered, and it's 0-2. A curveball able to deceive the batter Moniz, and he's now down in the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Throw to first, not in time. Ball falls out of the glove of Manning, who now gives it back to first, or give it back to the pitcher. I've never seen the hidden ball trick tried out, but I think it would work, especially at this level. Might be seen as unsportsmanlike, though. I don't know unwritten rules. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And going down will be Carson Moniz.
Next up, right fielder, number 9, T.R. Richardson.
3 Ks on the game for Price. Still pitching a 1-hit shutout. T.R. Richardson now up to bat. He struck out swinging his last time up. Inside ball 1. Really do wonder what the TR is. One out. Apparently he plays small forward for the Laramie high school team. Hit hard and through into right. So he'll be rounding for third. The throw off the glove. On target nonetheless. A very good throw from Loughborough and right. And a single. The second hit of the game here. Now runner in scoring position. 2 on. 2 out now here in the bottom of the 4th for the Laramie Rangers. Apparently made 1 3-pointer this year, so shout out to TR. He just got a hit. Trace Looney. Up to bat. Checking on Richardson. Also, does a little bit of track. Well, he did in middle school at least. Down in the dirt. Smith uses his chest as the blocker. And the first pitch is a ball. 1-0. Laramie trying to get on the board, make this thing competitive. Strike right down the middle. A hanging curveball finds the center of the zone for Price. And it's 1-1. Outside on the breaking ball. 2-1 the count now. A walk would bring up the catcher, Will Harris. Came up, got hit by a pitch last time. 2-1. Low ball, 3-1. Looney. Awaiting the 3-1. This could be a go-ahead, and he has it. Hits it foul towards the dugout, and it's full now. Count full to Looney. Outlaw Baseball Club clinging to a 6-run lead at the moment. The full count. Payoff pitch goes in the dirt. Coming home is the runner. He's safe. Drop strikes, a walk, and the ball thrown back to the pitcher offline, and taking third will be T.R. Richardson. So a wild pitch on the 4th ball will put Looney on by a walk. It'll put Richardson on second, and then an E on the catcher, an error. Will be the second one of the game or the first one of the game for Miles City. And so Schreiner scores on the wild pitch. He will be an earned run. If Richardson is to score, he will be unearned. Swing and a miss, strike one. This is Will Harris, the catcher. I had mentioned last time up, he got a bruise on a foul ball, or a pitch taken to the shoulder. Ate a little leather. 0-1. Popped up, routine play, calling for it, and making the grab is the second baseman, Sam Hall. So 1 run scores for the Rangers in the bottom of the 4th. They are now on the scoreboard. It is 6-1 entering the top of the 5th. One hit, no runs. No earned runs. 1 run. No earned runs. I'm way off. 1 run, it is earned. There is 1 error on the catcher. And 2 men are left aboard. It is 6-1. We have a reliever now in. It's Ben Malone. So, the Bryant and Stratton College commit relieving Jace Moniz, who I believe will just step over to second. No, he steps over to first. So Hoyt, I believe, forfeits his DH spot unless he enters the lineup as well, because the pitcher, who was not in the opening 9, put in the field. No, Hoyt is now at third. Somebody's out. Now T.R. Richardson has moved to short. And then Moniz at first. It might be Looney who's out. I'm going to get out my camera and start looking at numbers. Playing left is Aaron still. Playing right is Cade Schreiner. Playing center is still Herrera. And so short is Richardson, third is Hoyt. I'm guessing Looney came out for Moniz.
67 is pitching. The DH is at third. And number 13 in the 7 hole is coming out.
Yeah, so Looney is removed from the game and replaced by Jace Moniz at first base, batting 7th. Hoyt goes to third. Shortstop is Richardson, and Malone now the pitcher. Malone, you'd have to assume, college shortstop arm, has some juice in it. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch, a ball inside. Rice 0 for 1 in this game, 1 for 5 on the tourney. Hits it over the head of Malone to his replacement at short. The throw in time. Play fielded cleanly by Richardson for the first out. First out of the inning recorded. Up comes Mason Manning. In this ball game, he has a strikeout swinging and a walk. So that's a swing and a miss. Fastball, too quick. Expeditious, one may say. 0-1. Strike. Another fastball challenging the batter to catch up. Manning behind both of them. He might just be sitting dead red here, expecting another fastball down the middle. It is a fastball. It's high. Hit over to second. Handled. The throw in time. And Moniz to Moniz, the way they retire the second batter. So Malone pitching great so far. A chance, if he keeps pitching great, that this Laramie team can make a comeback of sorts. Inside ball one on the breaking ball. Nelson with that sidearm slinging delivery. Probably the same one he uses at short. 1-0. Up and outside. 2-0. A little bit of an odd arm slot nonetheless. Not something I haven't seen before, but still. That's how I imagine Wilson Kiefer would be pitching. He did some of that his first 2 years for the Hard Hats. Now a full-time shortstop. I'm sure that in a pinch he could pitch, but still. So 3-0. 4 balls given. And that'll award Hodge a base.
Number 20, Carson, the Wizard Osendorf.
Carson Ossendorf. I think they just called him the Wizard. Hodge did not take off last time he was on the bases. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball low. Ossenfort walked earlier, grounded out as well. Been a solid defensive third baseman on the other side of the ball. Swing and a miss. Fastball, too much for him to handle up top. And now 0-2. 0-2 count for Ossenfort. Malone trying to put away the inning. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses high. Count now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thank you all for tuning in. Whether Montana, Pennsylvania, Wyoming, grounder to short, the throw, a good one, and that'll be the inning. So Ben Malone sits down the Outlaws. No hits allowed for him. And Laramie in the bottom of the 5th going to have a chance to chip away at this lead a little further. So no hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors. 1 man left on, as always. And it is 6-1. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It feels like Rangers getting a little new life. They put a run on the board and got a pretty spotless inning from Malone. They've got to feel a little opportunistic here. The top of the order is due up for the Outlaws in the next inning, though. Could be a lot harder for Malone. Now due up for the Rangers, the 9, 1, and 2, the 9, the 1, and the 2. Will Aarons, Diego Herrera, and Ben Malone.
Coming to the plate, left fielder, number 11, Will.
Go Will, they say. Aaron struck out swinging last time he was up against Price. He swings on one. It is blooped and caught. So a soft hit handled by Manning.
Next up, center
And that'll
fielder,
be out number
number
1.
10, Diego Herrera.
Brings up Herrera. He reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. Grounded out to the pitcher before that. Swing and a miss way out in front of a changeup there. Possibly a curveball. Here's Herrera, the 0-1. Low ball 1. 1-1 count now. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. One, two. Curveball. Hit over to short. The throw on target. He'll get him. A good throw there
Next up,
by the shortstop, Alex Herr.
Ben Malone.
Ben Malone now up 0 for 2 in the ball game. Malone squares one up into left, right at the fielder, and a 1-2-3 inning for Price. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. It is still 6-1. And despite the good inning from Malone on the mound, he will be the surrounding players with him unable to capitalize on the time he gave them. So still down by 5 runs.
Want to give a big shout out to our lead sponsor, Ryan Dolly of Rapid Insurance. He's the one to call for all your auto, home, RV insurance needs. Stop by and see him or give him a call. Coming to the plate, center fielder, number 22, Brady Flashing Fly Pickett.
Brady Beckett now up. He's come up 3 times. He's scored in 2 of them, reached base every single one. He's taken 2 walks and reached on an error. Malone going to face him for the first time. Bickett showing bunt, pulls it back on a very high fastball. Harris, a good job to snag that out of the sky. Nobody on, but, saves him some effort from getting the ball at the backstop. So 1 out. Malone. There's a curveball down low. Fastball high, curveball low. Malone tinkering with his pitches. 2-0. Fastball finds the upper right corner from his perspective, and it's 2-1. Malone, fastball, grounded right back to him. He'll pick it up, look at the ball, throw. Got him just barely. Bickett did everything he could to get there in time.
Shortstop, number 23, Alex, don't call me Ben, Herr.
Malone nearly allowed the man on, but just barely able to fire a ball in time to get Bickett out at first. So up comes Alex Herr. Up and outside 1-0. One out count. Hit hard and through into right field. A dribbler finds its way to outfield grass. Alex Herr with his first hit of the day. Chandler Smith now up. 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run in this ball game. Probably the most consistent hitter in the lineup today. Remember, Miles City going to play a second time in a minute when they play the Harrisburg Maroon after this game. Final game of the tournament for neither of these teams, actually. Huron and the Shooters played in their final game of the tourney. This is day 3. Well, not of the tourney, of the pool play section of the tourney. This is day 3 of pool play. Then we'll play for, play along seedings to see who wins it, who finishes 3rd, who finishes 5th, whatnot. Tomorrow. Malone, fastball, fought off, 1-1. One count. Curveball, hit back to second. It's right at the base. Double play. Oh, the unfortunate circumstance there for the Outlaws. That couldn't have been hit into an easier double play. Despite her taking off early and almost getting there, all that the shortstop, T.R. Richardson, had to do was stand on the bag, wait for the ball to get to him, and throw to first. A very lucky for turn of events there, but nobody scores. Double play retires the side.
I'd like to thank some of our secondary
One hit,
sponsors,
no
including
runs, no
Outlaw,
earned runs,
Matt
no
Robinson,
errors.
Casey Peterson, First
0 men left on for the first time this game,
Pizza Ranch,
and it's still 6-1. So Laramie going to give you. They have 2 more chances to make their comeback. Still just a 5-run game. I mean, that is a lead, but still.
coming to the plate, number 3, Sam.
Miles City right-handed pitcher. Miles City Community College right-handed pitcher Jacob Walker. For those of you familiar with that, from Miles City, committing to Mount Marty in Yankton, a school that plenty of hard hats have attended. Jed Sullivan, Palmer Jacobs, to name a few. Sam Hoyt comes up empty on the first swing. 1 for 2 with that triple earlier. Big righty. Prepping. 0-1. Price gives him a curveball, hit off the end of the bat. He will try to run it out. The throw on line, and the first out recorded.
Next up, third baseman, number 21.
So down goes Hoyt
Schreiner.
on a 1-3 putout. And I'll bring up Cade Schreiner. Schreiner so far, a walk and the only run of the game for Laramie. One out. High and inside, first pitch of ball from Price. He's now in his 6th inning of work. Not a shutout, but pretty dang close. Only 2 hits allowed. Price prepares. Delivers. Low and outside, 2-0. This is usually where you'll throw the K. The strike. Too high. I'm wrong. And now 3-0 the count. 3-0 count. A walk as good as a single here. Is popped right to the second baseman. He'll make the grab. And that'll be the second out. So Sam Hall squeezes it. 2 outs down here in the bottom of the 6th. Up comes Carson Moniz. He has yet to reach base in this game. He swings on one, lifted into center. And it will be played by the center fielder, Bickett. And nobody will score in the bottom of the 6th. Price, yet again, great inning. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, no errors, nobody left on. Still 6-1. So here's a chance to look at something in between innings. Here are the standings entering the day. So these are slightly outdated. There have been 2 games since. That is the Fitzgerald side for all of you out there supporting either the Hard Hats or Miles City. Miles City currently at the bottom slot. Have a chance to go and win 2 today, though. That last number, the runs allowed per innings pitched, the secondary tiebreaker after head-to-head in this bracket, or in this tournament. Peltzco, the Alliance Nebraska team, going to play a doubleheader to finish off the day. Outlaws will be finished by about 2 probably. And then Laramie 1-1. They really need this if they want to stay on the top part of the bracket. It's a very top-heavy side of the bracket over there, especially compared to the Hard Hat side, where 1-1 is good enough to get you in second. 0-1, or sorry, in third. 0-1 pitch delivered. Swing and a miss for Malone. Loughborough down in the count, 0-2. Malone looking for the K. It's hit hard. Moniz on a bounce. He'll get it. Throw to his brother in time. 2 outs now, or 1 out now here in the top of the 7th.
Sam Hall.
Up comes Sam Hall. Sam 0 for 5 so far in the tournament, looking for his first hit. He did pitch several good innings in the game against the Hard Hats. Bunt shown, and he'll come up empty. A whiff on the standing bat. Oh, 0-1 count. Fastball on the outside of the plate. A good one there. We have a squirrel in Fitzgerald Stadium looking for scraps. It's running under the camera right now. First time I've seen a squirrel in here. Malone, curveball, floats but doesn't get to the bag or the plate. The squirrel's still running around. It's coming towards me. He's smelling everything, trying to see if he can get some scraps from last night. The parents did a pretty thorough job cleaning up, though. 1-2. Called strike 3 in the upper right corner. Malone paints it beautifully. And 2 down now here in the top of the 7th. Malone doing a fantastic job as a reliever out of the pen. He's two innings and 2 outs into a scoreless relief appearance. That's going to be smoked foul off of the netting. 0-1. Malone definitely giving Laramie their opportunities here. Unable to cash in on any in the bottom of the 5th or 6th. But they'll have one more chance in the bottom of the 7th, no matter what. One. Fastball hit back up the middle. It's going to be scooped. The ball flies out of the shortstop's glove. T.R. Richardson tries to grab it. It goes through his glove. Not actually, but it slips out of his hand on the transfer. And I believe that would be an error. Not a hit. It is an error. So Ben Rice advances on an error from the new shortstop. T.R. Richardson fouled off. 0-1. Richardson, replacement shortstop, coming in from right field. Now the starting shortstop, Ben Malone, on the mound. The Cheyenne people here plenty early. Their game will not be going for probably another 2 hours. Taking off is going to be the runner. Didn't get him. It was very close. A very close ball. And Ben Rice steals second. His second stolen base of the ball game. Mason Manning going to try to bring him in. 1-1 count. Calm morning. Swing and a miss on a high heat fastball. One, two. Just high, and it's 2-2. Two count. Swing and a miss! The fastball. Too much for Manning. The second K now in for Malone, and that will end the pitching part for Laramie. In that inning, no hits, no runs. No earned runs. 1 error on the shortstop, Richardson, and 1 man is left on. It is still 6-1. Coming back out to finish what he started is going to be Aiden Price, pitching a 2-hit, 1-run ball game.
I'd like to take some time to thank all the fans and friends and family and everybody that's gathered here to make this such a great tournament. Don't forget to stop by and get your t-shirts or sweatshirts. Spend some money at the concession stand.
Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. All right.
Coming to the plate, number 9, T.R. Richardson.
T.R. Richardson coming up. He represents one of the 2 hits on the board. Had a single in that run-scoring inning, propelling the man to come home on a wild pitch. Strike right down the middle from Price. He lets out a little grunt. A parent filming from the stands. T.R. Richardson's at bat. Low ball. 1-1. Richardson, a lefty here, should have a slight advantage on the right-handed pitcher. 1-1. Richardson takes a curveball in the dirt. 2-1. A walk as good as a single here. 2-1. Called strike in the upper right corner. Richardson yet to move the lumber. 2-2. Price gives him something to chew on. It's struck hard and foul. T.R. Richardson, sounding like an old playwright. Up and outside, full count. Full count pitch popped up. Should be an easy play for Hall, and he will make the grab. So first one down in the bottom of the 7th here for Laramie.
Next up, number 7, Jace Mooney.
Brings up Jace Moniz. Moniz started the game pitching, allowed the first 6 runs across. He does have a walk in his, this is his first at bat. He came in, wasn't in the starting lineup on the batting side. 0-1 count. Moniz, called strike, maybe just caught the bottom of the zone. That was a very close call. Umpire gives it to the pitcher. Price down in the count 0-2. Sorry, Price up in the count. That fouled off.
Please keep your eyes open for all foul balls and please bring it back up to the ticket stand.
0-2. Moniz swats at a ball and fouls it off again. 2 foul balls on 2 strikes now for Moniz. Just keeps fighting. 0-2. Just gets a piece of that one. 3 foul balls now here for Moniz. He swung at all but one of the pitches he's been offered in this at-bat. (0-2 count. Price. Swing and a miss! High fastball. Able to cause a whiff from Moniz. That'll be the 2nd out of the ball game. Or not the ball game, the inning. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Aiden Price. Will Harris up, hit by pitch, and a fly out in this game. Harris watches a ball sail wide of the plate. 1-0 count. Price. Curveball swung on and missed. Harris out in front of that pitch. The last chance here for Laramie. Swing and a miss! Harris dropped to his knees, stretching as far as he could for an outside pitch. Laramie down to their final strike in this ballgame. 1-2. Curveball just got a piece of it. He'll foul it off, keep on fighting. 1-2. Smacked up the middle. And it will be scooped. No! It gets through the glove of the shortstop, Alex Herr. And the door still slightly open.
Number 11, Will Harris.
Will that be a hit or an error? We will see. I think I'm leaning on the side of hit. That is a hit. So an infield single from Harris on a soft grounder to short. He will reach, and Will Aaron's now up, the 9-hole hitter. If he can get this, top of the order comes up. Ball low. Blocked by Smith. Smith done a fantastic job as a catcher defensively so far in this game. One out. Hit to short. Scoop. And it's off of his hand. He will not make the play. A second. Bad throw. That one gets away. He'll stay there. Aaron's to second base. Harris to third. That one definitely an error on the shortstop. He tried to grab it. It came out of his glove. Then he tried to throw extra hard to make the throw in time. And that is not going to work in his favor. Now 2 runners in scoring position. The final out probably should have been out by now. But the door is still open for Laramie. Strike right down Main Street. Price attacks. Now has the first pitch strike. This is the one hitter, Diego Herrera. Trying to get his first hit of the day. It's smacked in between second and first. It's handled. Hall throws low. Not in time. And 2-run score. Hall spikes it. The man gets there before it finds its way into the glove of Manning. And 2-run score on another error. Error on Hall, his first. So the game not over. The door's still open. Should have been closed a few times now, but 3 errors in the bottom of... Sorry, a bad play and 2 errors in the bottom of the 7th, keeping this thing open for Laramie. This is big. The second tiebreaker, that runs allowed per innings pitched thing, gonna be a big player in deciding where Miles City will play tomorrow, seeding-wise. Them allowing these runs, no matter how late or if you think the game is over, that's crucial. Game is not over either. Brings up Ben Malone, the college commit. Called strike. Just got a piece of the zone there. Price throws a pretty one. Speaking of pretty ones, I hope that we get to see Eli Kelly pitch later for the Hard Hats. Such good break. 0-2. Price gives him one. It is golfed into center. Should be a routine play, and they make it. Bickett puts away the final out, but Laramie puts up 2 more in the bottom of the 7th. Messes with the score, makes the scoreboard look a little pretty, and that'll be the game. So, the final here from the contest between Miles City, the Outlaw Baseball Club, and the Laramie Rangers is going to be Miles City 6, Laramie 3. Miles City going to get set. The Outlaw Baseball Club facing off against the Harrisburg Maroon in about 35 minutes. That's going to be, I don't know, 12:10. Feels like a reasonable time to say. You'll see it in the, you will be able to see it on Hard Hats TV. So, I'll see you in about 30 minutes. Thank you all for watching. Harrisburg versus Miles City coming up next. Miles City on the board.